Thank you. A few short poems, and then some long ones. Here's one for all you intellectuals. It's called Libya. Okay. Watch out for that subtle point when just war becomes just war. I've got the standard tonight. Oh, right, the audience with me. Right. Here's one for all you chefs. Okay. A modern cookbook. Starters. Take one dictator, armed to the hilt, suppress the news and all opposition, sprinkle with spies and secret police, leave in a dark space to ferment, and then complain about the mess. Main course. Take one nuclear reactor, place on active fault line, give a bit of a shake. Rely on hose pipes when the cooling system fails, call in the state to clean up the mess, thank heaven no one dies, then announce nuclear power is safe. Desert. Take one Tory government. No, stop. I feel sick. Here's one for all you greenies. Right, it's the Great Sainsbury's petrol station massacre of June 2016. Actually, the title's longer than the... All right. The Great Sainsbury's petrol station massacre of June 2016. There is no more terrifying sight than the middle classes short on fuel. Right, last two short ones for all you politics students. Keep revising. Right. Right. Extra long title. A reflection. I'm no longer a teenager, right? A reflection on one of the ironies surrounding the long-delayed trial of the Right Honourable Anthony Blair MP at the International Criminal Court. That's the title. Yeah, right. Okay, here's the poem. The one time he told the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, nobody believed him. Short ones to warm you up. Now here's three longer ones, all on the subject of mortality. So if you're into your Buddhist meditation, you can let this rip. Okay. Be miserable. Okay, so this one. Okay, there's one word in here you won't know. It's cherry. It's got a capital C. Cherry for cherry blossom. This shoe polish. Okay, and it's called Kevin Finney. It's based roughly on a skipping rhyme. I don't know. Do you do skipping anymore at school? No, you don't. Not personally. You imagine the long rope where they're running. They did in my day. And that's the rhythm, and then the rhythm breaks down. It's all a bit sad, really. Right, it's sad. Right. Kevin Finney. Little Kevin Finney was pale, weak and skinny. Little skinny Finney, as the kids called him. Running Kevin Finney, glasses held on grimly, panicky and screamy as the kids chased him. Crying Kevin Finney, sobbed on his mother's pinny. You gotta tell me, Mammy, why the kids hate me. Listen, Kevin Finney, don't be such a whingy, frightened little baby, as his dad told him. Trying Kevin Finney, was beaten in the spinney, crouching in the alley as the kids left him. Growing Kevin Finney, left his school so quickly, never been so happy when the kids lost him. Apprentice Kevin Finney, they blacked his balls with cherry, shoved him down the lavvy on his first day in. Working Kevin Finney made a job so tinny, thicky tinny Finney as his mates called him. Called up Kevin Finney, put him in the army, put him in the barracks, with soldiers baiting him. They tormented Kevin Finney for months and showed no pity. You'll have to learn to take it, as they all told him. Hanging Kevin Finney took his life on Sunday, left no note to ask them why they hated him. Buried Kevin Finney, forgot him very quickly, brought it all upon himself. They all said of him. I'll keep the hands out, right. This one, surprisingly, one of the highest professions for suicide is farmers. You wouldn't think so. Here's a nice local one. On Souter Fell. Latches rasp on rough plank door, opening to the sad half-light of Souter Fell. Through draughty kitchen to sodden heath, past rusting spares of farm machines, he trudged unmarked, returned ungreeted, with logs to burn, with thoughts to speak. This bloody fell, this mean poor pasture, unfit for men, not fit for beasts, stones it grows, they spring up daily, grass it yields, and misers treats. He drove his thoughts like simple creatures and turned them to a well-trod path. Perhaps a woman, warm and tender, with odd off days and secret ways, with things to dust and rhymes to render, but not some farmer's coarse-grained maid. A voice to still the killing silence, perhaps another tale to tell, in place of days all worn out, hopeless, soaked up there on Souter Fell. Okay, the man who knew the make. The man who knew the make. I cannot see, I do not understand why this body no longer lives. I cannot remember. Yes, clearer now. I do remember. I remember the day the mill broke down. I remember the feel of the air, the very colour of the light, that day the engine died. Ever with us in our workplace, made the ground beneath us thrill. No matter where or what the season, that engine bound us to its will. But then that day, at first a falter, then a most peculiar cry. The engine shifted in its halter. The engine slowed, began to die. A vital brain and vital clockwork pulsed an oily, wasteful stream. A gear seized and pistons welded, crying out with vented steam. The wheel lurched once, spun, jammed, then settled, while boilers cooled and metal ticked. But then it called up first the foreman, then the man who knew the make, then the craftsman, then the guildsman. Then the room grew thick with skill, and soon that wheezing, dying engine lived and turned and shook at will. Now show me, please, oh please, I beg you, show me how and where to mend. Fix this corpse, this solid waxwork. Restore to life my loving friend. Bring me up no mumbling doctor with yes and no and just perhaps. Send away that bloody surgeon with cut and probe and gouge and hack. I want right fast that engineering oily-handed Lord of Life, that overall certificated metal master Lord of Life. Drag him from his dusty cavern, dredge him from that coalish lake, find him, pay him, sign and bind him, find a man who knows the make.